Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a extremely exciting video to do today. I am going to be setting up my sinking fund binders and also my savings challenges binder. So these will help me get started with my sinking funds. I used to do sinking funds all the time, and then I took a hiatus from YouTube for a while, and I am going to get back into it because I really miss it. I miss budgeting. I miss being organized with my money and with my budget, and doing YouTube and putting all of my things out there for the world to see kind of helps me be motivated and then also try to keep on track with my budgeting, because we all know that budgeting is hard. But with tools like these, with cash envelopes and sinking funds and savings challenges, they make budgeting not so unpleasant. They actually make it fun. So we are going to set up my different binders today. So I have long-term sinking funds, short-term sinking funds, I have cash envelopes, and then I also have savings challenges. So I kind of am going to go through all of those different categories today. And we will go ahead and start, I think, with my cash envelopes. And let me grab my wallet. Okay, so for my cash envelopes, and so my cash envelopes, these are the envelopes that I'm putting money in every week for the things that I spend the most often out of my wallet. So I first have groceries, gas, spending, eating out, drinky drink, and extra. So I'm going to explain more in detail about these in a second. So these ones I do not put the 3-hole punch in, and that's because they just go right in my wallet, and this just goes with me. So anytime during the week that I need to spend money on something, I take it out of one of these categories. Unless it's something that I am going to spend out of a sinking fund, then I will pull the sinking fund out of the binder that morning if I know I'm going to spend money. If I don't, I will put it on my debit card, and then I basically take the money out of that sinking fund later and put it or transfer it back to the bank to kind of pay myself back. So with these, groceries is obviously a no-brainer. Every week I put $150 into groceries, and then whatever money is left in here at the end of the week, I am going to put that towards my different savings challenges. So that's groceries. Gas is the same way. This one gets $75, and same thing, whatever doesn't get spent will go towards savings challenges. I am just going to ignore the fact that I spelled spending wrong. So that's depressing. So this is, basically I can use it for whatever I want. You know, personal, I literally anything. If I want to buy something, I can use this envelope to do it with. And I put $40 a week in this one. Eating out is kind of another self-explanatory category, and this one also gets $40. I work full-time outside of my home, and I'm not very good at packing a lunch, mainly because I don't really have a lot of time at night or in the morning with 3 kids. So I hate to say, eat out quite a bit for lunches during the week, so I like to have that one. This one, drinky drink, so I am not a coffee drinker at all. There is this, it's kind of, I guess you would call it a juice bar that opened in my town a few years ago, and they have really good, they're just like fruity, any type of drink you could possibly imagine. drinks, but they're kind of expensive. So I try to limit myself to getting just one of them a week. But it's just kind of a nice little treat. I get it on Wednesdays because that's the day they deliver to the place I work at. So I figure since I'm not a coffee drinker and I know there are people that spend lots of money on coffee, that I can treat myself to one drink a week. So that is what that category is for. And then this last one is extra, and it's just kind of a little extra. I put just a little bit of cash in here. Oh, I forgot to say, I put $10 in this one a week. So this one I put $15, and it's just kind of like a little buffer in case I go over on one of these other ones. So it's just kind of a buffer of cash that I have there. So again, these all go into my wallet, and they go with me everywhere I go, as I take my wallet everywhere I go. And then these are also the ones, I don't know if you guys watched my last December budget video, but these are the ones that I do the weekly check-in on. So I'm writing down the transactions that I made with these and then checking them in that weekly check-in page in my budget planner. So that is those. So I'm going to put these back into my wallet. So the next ones that I think I'm going to do is the short-term sinking funds. So that is these categories right here. And I'll kind of describe a little bit about each one. So the first one is beauty, and that's pretty self-explanatory. Beauty is basically, and I mean, I can use it for like haircuts for the boys, or I do get my eyebrows waxed like every 6 or 8 weeks. It's only like $5, but makeup, skincare, anything like that. So I have a category of beauty. So what I'm going to do is I think I'll go through these first, and then I'm going to put them into a binder, and I'll put a tracker in with them. So next is household, and that one I can use for, anything household related, cleaning supplies, if I need paper plates or toilet paper, stuff like that. Kids, this is like anything relating to my kids, like school pictures, or if they want to go out for, like the rec basketball, or if they need a new pair of basketball shoes, anything like that, new pair of snow boots. I use this envelope for that one. Planner stuff, that's anything relating to my planner stickers, new planners, pens, washi, anything like that. So have a category for planner stuff. And then last is Sam's Club. So I do have a membership to Sam's Club, and I try to go about once a month, and I like to get like things in bulk, such as toilet paper or paper towels. I get butter down there, like sliced cheese, garbage bags, stuff like that. So I like to have a envelope for Sam's Club. And then last is bank. This really isn't a sinking fund of any sort, but like I said, if I spend money that's specifically meant to come from a sinking fund, but maybe I didn't have the actual cash with me, so I will put it on my debit card, because I always have extra buffer money in my checking account. So I'll put it on my debit card, and then once I sit back home and budget again, I'll take the money out of whatever sinking fund it was supposed to be in. I'll put it into this envelope, and then I know that anything that's in here needs to go back to the bank to basically pay my account back for that charge for that online purchase or debit card purchase that I made. So that's what that category is for. So I am going to put my short-term cash envelopes into this white envelope here, and I'm probably going to do it in alphabetical order, except bank I'm going to put at the end. I don't know why, I just like to have things in alphabetical order. Okay, so that is that. Go ahead and open that. So I'm going to also put a tracker in with each envelope, so it'll just have the category amount, and then every time I either spend or put money in, I'll have the date, whether I am adding or subtracting money, the amount, and then the balance. So I'm just going to put one of these in each cash envelope kind of as I go here. So this first one is beauty. And I obviously know that our starting balance is 0. And then I'm going to put it facing the back. That way, when I do get money in here, I can just flip it over and see on the back the amount that's in there. So we'll go ahead and put that one. Next is going to be household. And we are also starting at 0 with household. I will get that tracker in there. Okay, the next one is kids. And then I have planner. And if you are wondering where I got the envelopes, I did make these. I have made and sold cash envelopes on my website for a long time now. I don't have them on there right now. I may put them on there. Just depends on if I have time to actually make them. So I will put it out in a video though if I decide to start selling them. I'm not going to put a tracker in the bank one because money will be coming and going out of this envelope quite often, so I'm just going to put that envelope in there. Oh, and one more thing. I made this. I really love cows and cow print, so I made this just a little, I don't know what you would want to call it, like a divider out of vellum, and I just put short-term sinking fund, so I'm just going to put that right in the front there. So just kind of flip through it. So we have my cute little vellum, and then the short-term sinking funds we have were beauty, household, kids, planner stuff, Sam's Club, and bank. So now this binder is ready for me to, when I cash stuff, when I take cash out with that first paycheck of December. So the next one I'm going to do is my long-term sinking funds. So the long-term are obviously what they mean. I don't need the money anytime soon. They might have a specific due date that I need a specific amount by, or it might just be something that I'm saving for. I obviously don't plan on buying it soon. Or it might be something like Christmas where I don't really have a set amount that I need. I'm just saving up until that specific event. So the first one is back to school. So this is back to school school supplies as well as school clothes, backpack, shoes, and everything for my 3 kids. So back to school shopping is extremely expensive, as you guys know. So I like to have quite a bit of money in here for the time August rolls around, for me to go shopping with them. Black Friday, my mom and I have gone Black Friday shopping as a tradition for like the last, I don't know, 15 years. And I feel like Black Friday has kind of fizzled away. You know, like a lot of the places are now doing online and it's like 2 weeks in advance, but we still like to do it. It's just a neat tradition that we've had for a long time. So I do have one for Black Friday. Car insurance. I pay my car insurance every 6 months. So I basically am filling this envelope all year round, and then once that due date comes for my car insurance, I have all of that money lined up in here to pay for that. Car registration. Obviously it's due once a year, so I save all year for that as well. And then Christmas, pretty self-explanatory. I haven't decided what I want my ending amount to be in this one yet, so I'll have to kind of work on that. Computer, so I have an older Apple, I don't even know what it is, Apple Air, Apple Mac, I don't know. Anyways, I have that, and it's older and it doesn't have a whole lot of storage, and especially with like, because I make stickers and different things, and it doesn't hold very much storage. And then when I also have my videos on there from YouTube, it just doesn't necessarily work out. So it's working out for the time being, but I definitely want to get a newer Apple computer that has more storage, so I don't have the problems that I have been having with the one that I currently have. So this is a very long-term goal. I don't have to have it anytime soon, so this one I will put money into when I can. County fair. So my kids are all involved in 4-H. I'm a 4-H leader, and so our county fair in the summer is a pretty big deal to us. I actually usually take the whole week off of work for it because my kids are in a lot of different things. They show a lot of different things. They have a lot of projects. So it's just easier for me to take the whole week off because they have to be there so many different times throughout the week. So I like to put money in here for us to be able to spend at the fair for, you know, different food. We camp down there, so just a lot of different things. So that's what I have that one for. Debt. So I have 2 consumer debts, so 2 credit cards that I am working on paying off, and that is what this is for. So just any extra money that I have throughout the week, I'll put in here, and then at the end of the month, it will go towards a extra debt payment. And then last is vacation, and that is pretty much all I need to say. It's just saving for if we go on vacation so that we have some money saved up. So with these ones, I think I'm going to put these in this black binder just because there are more than this binder, so a little bit bigger. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a tracker in each one of these. So we will start with back to school. And just like the other ones, my starting balance is obviously 0. And I think I have these in alphabetical order too. I don't know why, I just like to have them that way. So we have Black Fridays next. And thankfully, as I was going through these, I didn't see any spelling errors. Oh, and also, I did forget one. Emergency is another long-term sinking fund that I have, but the envelope that I made for it was defective, so I have to make another one. So I guess I will just make a spending envelope while I have to make the emergency one anyways. So I guess that will work out. And the emergency envelope is just for savings. So, and there's not a specific amount that I want for that one either. I just would like to have kind of one set aside specifically for an emergency type situation. So next is Christmas. It's the beginning of December, and I have basically all of my Christmas shopping done already for the year. So that's very exciting. I usually am not that far ahead. So now I need to start wrapping presents, and I usually like to wait until I have all of my presents before I start to wrap them because I forget what I bought each kid. As sometimes I buy things earlier in the year if I see that something is on sale, and I also like to make sure that they kind of have the same like amount of gifts. So if I bought one kid like 4 things and the other kid 3 things, I'll kind of like pair one of the kids' things together so that they have the same amount of presents. I don't know why my mind just works like that. So I haven't started wrapping yet. specifically because of that reason. But I will hopefully soon, because I think I'm just waiting on like 1 or 2 more things, and then I can get the wrapping out of the way. So I will put this last one in vacation, and then like I said, I have this one more for emergency, and as soon as I make that envelope, I will get that put in here. So I'm just gonna put that in here for the time being. And then again, I have this cute little cow print vellum, little title page there that we'll just put right in front, and that is my long term. So now this is probably one of my favorite things. Well, really all of this is my favorite thing, but I really like these. So these are my different savings challenges. I have made all of these little different saving challenges cards quite a while ago, and I had them up on my shop, and they went over so well. Everybody loves savings challenges. They just make saving money more fun. So I'm going to put these in here, but I'll kind of explain as I go what each one is. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, this binder matches my nails. So the first one I have here is this 52-week challenge. So this is the card. So you have obviously week 1, and it goes over to week 4, and then all the way to, flip over on the back, to week 52. So I made this one, so it would be hard for me to save, like when you got towards the end. I know a lot of the 52-week challenges are like, week 1 you put in $1, week 20 you put in $20, week 52 you put in $52. That's a lot for me. So what I did is I just went in increments of 5 and then started over. So week 1 is 5, week 2 is 10, 15, 20, and then you start back over at 5. So, and then if you see here, I have that you're putting 5 in, and then I have the total of what you saved there. So once you get to week 2, you have saved 15, and so on. And then so it goes week 32 on the front, and then if you flip it over on the back side, you have all the way to week 52, and once you're done, you will have saved $650. So that is going to be my 52 weeks challenge, which I will start the first week of January. I do not have it in me to start right now because this is the beginning of December, and that would just, I don't know, my OCD would not let that be okay. So this one I'm going to hold off on, and I'm going to start the first week of January, but it will be perfectly fine. And then whenever I take that money out for the 52-week challenge, these are also laminated, so you can color on it with a dry or wet erase marker. I'll color in the little heart, and I'll do that every week. So then I will put the money in this 52-week challenge envelope. So that will be the first one. The next one is the 100 envelope savings challenge. So this one, there's obviously little envelopes numbered 1 to 100, and at the end you will have saved $5,050. I'm still working on laminating all of the little envelopes that I have for this. So this is the tracker portion of this challenge, and then as soon as I finish the actual envelopes that I'll be putting the money in, I will show you guys that. But again, each week I'll just choose an envelope. This one I'm not going to do an order. I'll just choose one, I'll color it in, and then I'll pull the physical envelope out of the little envelope challenge that I'm making, and I'll put the money in there. So I'm going to do that every week. So the next is roll the dice challenge, and this one will have a savings of $250. So every week when I am doing my cash stuffing, I will roll 2 dice and cross off the 2 increments that I get, and the 2 dice added up together will be the amount of money that I will take out of my check the following week to put into this challenge. So, and that money will go into this envelope here. Next one is the no spend challenge. So I do track my spending for my cash envelopes, like my grocery, my gas, my going or eating out, etc. So every day throughout the week that I do not spend from one of those categories, I get to color in a heart, and that equals $1 a day. So by the end of the month, I could potentially have either $30 or $31 if I didn't spend any money throughout the month. With that would be unlikely, but then I can go in and write week 1, this is what I saved, week 2, etc. And then that's the envelope for that challenge. These two are basically the same thing, but one is $1, one is $5. So for those cash envelopes I was just talking about, my gas, groceries, spending, whatever I don't spend from those in the week, that money will go towards my savings challenges. So I will fill everything that I just went through first, and then at the end, any $1 bills that I have will go here, and $5 bills will go towards this one. So we'll put that there, and then our $5. And then the last one that I have is called a coin challenge. So this one, I do not count my change when I'm tracking things and whatnot. I put my change into a jar, and then so at the end of the week, I will total how much change I have in there, and then at the end of the month, I'll just write on the little pig how much in change I have. And then I think I'll probably do this on a yearly basis. I will cash that change in at the bank. I don't think I'll do it on a monthly basis because I don't think it would be worth it. I don't think I would have very much. And actually right now there is, if my thing's gonna turn on. Oh, there we go. There's, I don't know if you guys can see that, $19.19 in there right now. And there really isn't a whole, it doesn't look like a lot of change, but evidently it's almost $20 worth. So I think I'll wait till the end of the year and then cash it all in at one time. But I just thought that was kind of a cute little idea in order to track my change. So I'm going to put this vellum in the front here for the savings challenges, and that will be my savings challenges binder. So those are my 3 binders. Again, I have savings challenges, I have my short-term sinking funds, and then I have my long-term sinking funds. So that is it for this video. I will be so excited for the next video because that will be when I'm actually cash planning my paycheck and then pulling out my cash so that I can actually get these binders stuffed for the first time. So I look forward to that video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about sinking funds or the ones that I have or budgeting in general, just leave them down in the comments below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. It would really help my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!